Hey, what's up guys, the Strong Boys 19 here. It is time to do the 2013 album review on the album that I have been mostly anticipated for this whole entire year. But before I jump right into it, I want to give a big thank you to Daughter of Vampire, aka Heather, because I tried to create my own channel art banner from my YouTube 1 channel, and motorbikes! Sorry guys, assholes. Anyways, I tried to create my banner like I said, and despite of the sizes, whether it's too small or too large, I keep trying for more like 30 times, and I just really got sick of it. So I was talking to Daughter of Vampire on Facebook, and she was thinking if she would create one for me, and that's just a really kind thing to do. So she created a perfect, amazing channel art banner. If you click on my channel, it's there. So thank you so much, and you're just awesome reviewer. And just definitely check her out, guys. So yeah, anyways, this is the album review on the upcoming 19th studio album from the pioneers, the legends, the gods of heavy metal themselves, Black Sabbath. And I, myself, am a massive Black Sabbath fan. I don't own every single album from their discography, though, so I'm still collecting more Sabbath albums. The only albums I've got so far are their debut album, Paranoid, which is my favourite Sabbath album, the deluxe edition of Master of Reality, and Volume 4, and my second favourite, Heaven and Hell. So this is the band's first album in 35 years to bring back Ozzy Osbourne with the band in the studio since Never Say Die, which came out in 1978, and it's their first album with Geezer Butler back with the band since Cross Purposes, which came out in 1994. So it is free to listen to in the iTunes store, and I downloaded iTunes, for that reason alone. But it's for a limited time only, so you better listen to the whole thing. And it's not to be released until June the 10th, so it's only a couple of days until it's going to be released officially. And this whole album is just absolutely perfect. I really thought that Black Sabbath at this point were just just be a band that can just make any great album, but this is even greater than before. So Black Sabbath are back once again with a better Black Sabbath album than some other ones. So this is one of my favourite Sabbath albums and one of my most favourites this year. I really got speechless after I've listened to it. 53 minutes long, and it has 8 tracks, and the whole album is produced by none other than Rick Rubin. And Rick Rubin is one of my favourite producers of all time, and he's done the production on other albums from the likes of Johnny Cash and System of a Down, amongst others. So I'm very pleased that Rick Rubin is the producer for Sabbath. So Sabbath are back once again with this awesome album, and it is just fantastic. So what can you expect from Sabbath? This album really brings back the good old classic heavy metal style, and Black Sabbath is just basically a band that really doesn't need an introduction when it comes to a lot of metalheads around the world by millions of people. So they are just one of my favourite bands of all time, and I just love a lot of their albums. So yeah, it's just amazing. This album is definitely one of the best releases this year. I'm going to add it to the top 25 of the year, and it's one of my most favourite ones, along with Soilwork, Killswitch Engage, The Ocean, Evil, amongst the other albums I've reviewed. So yeah, sorry, my Skype's going off. Yeah, every track on this album are just really, really good stuff, especially the two songs that were leaked before the album is going to come out officially, which are End of the Beginning and God is Dead. Those two songs are really, really good stuff. And other songs too, you've got Zeitgeist and Dear Father and Live Forever, just all the tracks basically. And they are really cool songs, and some of them are extremely catchy and easy to follow. And what I like on this album is that they can create something at a slow tempo type of pace that's going to build up, and then just kicks in with a faster tempo and speed. And it's just a really, really good thing from the band. So the vocals from Ozzy Osbourne on this whole entire album are still going really well, and he's one of my favourite metal vocalists of all time. And Ozzy's obviously the best frontman for Sabbath, and he's just the man that can really nail these types of albums off with his very unique vocal range and style, and he's just an amazing vocalist. Tony Iommi, wow. His guitar playing on this whole album is just, mind-blowing. He's one of my favourite heavy metal guitarists of all time, like in the top ones, and his style of playing is simplistic, but simplistically awesome. And he can just come up with any riff and just make it into a brilliant song, and also his guitar solos are still phenomenal in every single aspect. And the bass guitar work from Geezer Butler is still going really, really well, and the sound of the bass is, really clear. And however, Black Sabbath did not bring their drummer Bill Ward due to a contract dispute, so they brought in the Rage Against the Machine drummer Brad Wilk, and Rage Against the Machine is one of my favourite bands, so his performance on the drums with Sabbath, is just perfect. His style of drumming is just even better than before, than what he does with Rage Against the Machine. That's just obvious for me to say. But he's just another one of these drummers that can really think of any really cool drum beat and drum fill and just make it just phenomenal. And he's just a talented drummer. And there are other uses of different instruments, like the percussion and the acoustic guitars, and the production from Rick Rubin is once again really, really great. And I just love how Rick Rubin can make the sound of these albums so perfect, and the sound of the drums just sounded really good and clear, and the electric guitars, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, yeah. The distortion is just, really just raw. raw and heavy, and it's just like that Tony wants to make the sound of his guitar just cracking with full over the top 100% distortion, and it's just really, really good stuff. So if you haven't come across 13, if you want to listen to these albums before they're going to come out, please do so. And if you just want to wait for the album to be released, that's fine. So what is your favourite Black Sabbath album? And you can tell me in the comments and tell me what you guys think of this album, and just tell me what you think of it. And I bet a lot of Sabbath fans just really praise this album a lot, because I do, amongst the others. So yeah, Black Sabbath just done a fantastic job by making this album. And another really good thing on this album, the last track, Dear Father, before the song ended, when the music stops, you remember the intro of the song Black Sabbath from their debut album? You know, the sound effects of the rain and the church bell. They brought that back and placed it at the end of the track and just fades out. That is a big shocker for me. I was just shocked. It's a very unique, awesome idea. So it just made me want to love this album even more. So it's just a big, big recommendation from me to you, metalheads. So yeah, I know that other people are going to be posting their reviews of this album, and I'm looking forward to That's Not Metal's review of this album. Awesome reviewer as well. And there were others who have done the reviews of this album. You know, you've got Metal Fan 230 and Weekly Metal Reviews, and there will be more to come in the future. So yeah, Black Sabbath, well done to those guys for being once again just extremely talented and just phenomenal, mind-blowing musicians. So yeah, that's really all I've got to say about 13 by Black Sabbath, and definitely check out 13 when it comes out. You will not be disappointed. And as for a rating, I'm going to give Black Sabbath's 13 a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, you heard me. A solid and high 9.5 out of 10. You know, it's a masterpiece. So, thank you guys for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. And just definitely check it out. And as always, keep it metal.